Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my episode 22. 22. So yeah, this is the master building year. Sorry. This is the master building year and this is my age currently. I guess the advice I will continue to give myself is push it, push it, push it, push it. Roll with the money, roll with the money. Go get the money, go get the money. Do you guys know that song? Okay, yeah, that definitely will be one. I guess is don't give up on myself. Don't give up on myself. Keep going, girl, because what you think is a problem is not a problem. You feel me? No problem. Oh, if anybody knows me from high school, you know I used to say that a lot. But okay, Selfie Sunday episode 22. Oh my god, but this video, I'm not going to care about the length of the time because I'm probably not going to be able to film next week. We will see. I plan on continuing next week, but if not, I'm going to start training. So I'm moving to Phoenix. I don't know if you guys know. Yes, I'm moving to Phoenix. Started my new career. And yeah, so this is going to be really exciting. Super excited to start this journey of my life. And again, like I said, less announcements. And now you see I'm about to be going. Yes, okay. So you would never truly feel the lush of an experience with one foot in while the other is waiting to walk away. Remember that? Like, you ever like talking to somebody, you like, I'm gonna talk to all my old hoes and blah blah blah, and then you be thinking, why am I giving my past an opportunity to still be in my present? And also, I mean, this is not really the reference that I was thinking of, but and then you're talking to somebody new and you don't even, not really even giving them a real chance because you're still stuck on that past. You feel me? So that's definitely a good reference point. Having your one foot in and another one waiting to walk away, and that's a part of fear too. It's like, I don't want to leave my comfortability, but I also don't want to not see what the world has to offer me. Mentioning my next point, I got my cards back, but I didn't decorate them. So choose between the old me and what the world has to offer. So I feel like that's, now that I've been kind of processing these thoughts. Like, I leave Wednesday, and I've been processing these thoughts of like finally, I'm not going to say finally leaving the nest, because I definitely have tried multiple times. I lived on campus when I went to college, and, you know, I moved out for 6 months, and it was just like, I even moved last year for 4 months. I'm like, I've tried it, but I never really gave myself a chance to actually just go and really trust myself, you know. So I'm really excited to be in a completely new state. But yes, it's like now I feel like I was choosing the old me when I kept coming back, or when I kept putting myself in a position to feel like I couldn't succeed or something, you know. I definitely used to, man, I'm telling you, your mind is the biggest defeater there is, and it's like, you have to really bear those things. So now I'm really ready to be an adult, you know. I mean, it comes with the territory, you know. I'm a mommy's girl, so like, I always had like this comfortability about leaving her and leaving myself, really, and leaving what I thought I wanted. But the crazy part is I'm such a big dreamer. Like, I'm such a big dreamer, and I'm going to finally fulfill my life of traveling the world. Like, I'm going to fulfill my life in traveling the world. Like, one of the things I used to put on my Twitter head was an aspiring world traveler. And it's like, what? I get to actually fucking do this? So it's like, imagine what the hell I really get to do next. Like, my magazine and all my other aspirations. So what the world has to offer me, I'm about to get ready to see that. Like, I'm about to get ready to face myself, face my dreams. And then I was reading this, I like to read a lot of stuff on, I went to church today. It was so amazing. I'm definitely glad I got to do that before, you know, I go on the air. I like wrote some scriptures down. But like I was saying I'm about to see what the world have to offer me. I'm about to really see what the world has to offer me. And I'm excited about it because I feel like some good shit about to happen for you, girl. You feel me? Like, I always felt that energy about myself, and some good stuff is about to happen. So make sure when you're about to make those decisions, like last week I said, quit your job, go get a better one. I quit my job and I got a better one, you know. So I'm like, you have to always make that decision. Am I about to choose the old me? Am I going to choose to stay that person, stagnant and, you know, afraid and timid and resistant? Or am I about to see what the world really has to offer me? You know those little gut feelings you have, like, I know I'm supposed to be doing something else. I know, like, the things you get really excited about when people ask you what you really want to do. You know, what do you want to be when you grow up? You get excited about those things. So aren't you ready to get excited about those things again? You know, so see what the world has to offer. That feeling in your stomach, that feeling in your heart when you know, like, some shit's about to happen to me. It's coming. You feel me? Okay. So sometimes all God wants you to do is show up and the rest is handled. I'm telling you, like, I'm telling you, like, let me tell you guys, these last couple weeks or whatever, when I was working at the other job that I just quit, I was like in a weird space. Like, man, like, because your parents, like your family, they're like, what are you gonna do? 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 And I hate that damn question, because it's like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? But, and it's not to be defensive, but you don't know what to do sometimes, and you don't know how to tell somebody that without them you feeling judged, you know. So I guess it's an insecurity, you not having the answers for yourself, but other people expect you to have those answers, you know. So I was worried about things that I don't have to worry about, and isn't that amazing? Like, God be handling it all, and I'm telling you, this is a God shout out video, pretty much. So experience. So this weekend I went to the club, right? And I said I was only gonna buy myself one drink, because I was like, I'm not about to spend no money on myself. Like, I really don't like to. I'm not gonna say I don't like the club, because it definitely is a thing now, but I don't like. Yeah, I don't really like spending too much money like at the club. Like, I could spend it elsewhere, especially because I'm about to get a move, and my finances is important. So I literally went out, me and my best friend, and we didn't spend a dime. When I say a dime, honey, we didn't spend a dime. And I was like, damn, that's the way you're supposed to go out. You feel me? Sometimes he just wants you to show up so you can meet these great people, and everything else is handled. You feel me? So he knows what you need and what you don't need. Presence is the only gift. So remember that. Sometimes your presence is the gift, for you to receive under the tree. Be aware of your private thoughts. What you tell yourself in your mind becomes a condition. So if you always constantly telling yourself, which is weird, let me tell you guys. So I've been like on this weird, it's not even like a constant lurk. I'm not even a lurker. But I have been lurking just to see if I was still bothered by something. And I really have to do myself like that. Like, I still sometimes push the limit of what was once a bother to me. Like, I will push that limit just to see how much, does this really bother me? And then I came to the conclusion after, like, my final time, like, really not, really going to do my research. I was like, wow, this doesn't hurt me. And I'm starting, it basically trained me to have empathy for this person. I'm like, damn, like, we damn near alike, but it's not even comparable, if that makes sense, So I'm actually glad that I'm in that place and I'm able to push myself to those limits. Like, if I say, like, okay, so I have this relationship where, for me, it doesn't feel like, it's definitely one-sided. And I will call, even if I know in my heart, I'll be like, this person not gonna answer, and they won't answer like I expected, and I'll be like, wow, I really still have this love to give, and I'm really not bitter about the love that I have to give. So that makes me feel really, really good, that I can still do that. But now I'm learning, okay, I sent the love and it's over. I sent the love, and that's just what that is. That's there. You can't, like I said in the last video, you can't force nobody to do something they was gonna already do. You ain't gotta convince them either. But be unstoppable is the word I want to say. So if you don't require, you won't receive. I posted this in my video. I posted this video maybe 3 years ago, and it was actually October 4th, 2000, like something. But I was like, wow, this is one of the most amazing videos, and I still can't believe that I had to go through what I had to go through. Even though I knew all this information, even though I knew, it took me a minute to click it, and now that I clicked it, I'm like, what? Damn, if you really don't require, you will not receive, honey. Slay. No, but seriously, if you don't require, people will not give it to you. Because ain't nobody willing to offer you more than you're going to offer yourself. So greater is coming. Better is getting there. Always remember that. So I was in church today, and I had some fun facts. They were talking about some good things, and it was talking about anyway, the word anyway. You feel me? Okay, so if you are sincere and happy, continue anyways. If you are successful, there's gonna be false friends around you. There's gonna be outright enemies, out loud enemies against you. Be successful anyway. Realize your relationship with God. You and your relationship with God, that's anyway. Like, that's yours anyway. Like, so can't nobody really tell you. Can't nobody be like, yeah, God, I'm gonna tell you. It ain't like no chick on the street did, or no dude on the God. Nobody trying to slick hate on you. Can't nobody slick hate on you about the way God knows, because He knows your heart. He knows the reflection of you. So it's more like, anyway. Anyways, I'm gonna do me anyways. I'm gonna be me anyways. My blessing's gonna come anyways. So anyways, you feel me? When he kept saying that, I was like, wow, that really low key is kind of about anyway. Like, I'm gonna succeed anyway. Sometimes you gotta show people that they ain't stopping shit. You feel me? Yeah, they're not stopping shit. Alright, triumph. A great victory or achievement. So that is win, succeed, prevail, anyways, and rise. So remember that word. After you realize that you have to continue to do you anyways, the triumph comes. Alright, so the 3 word, well, I guess I got 4, but I'm gonna just do 3. Okay, so intention. I was really trying to manifest this word, and it's so funny because my friend told me when she was trying to convince me to move to Arizona, she was like, you have to set your intention here. And I was like, And I didn't realize I set my intention there, but I guess I did. Like, I manifested because I knew in my dreams that I was going to go there, but I didn't know when. And that's when my psychic said, he was like, I asked him, I was like, am I going to move to Phoenix? And he was like, when you decide you are. And I was like, ooh, crazy. Okay, so the thing you plan to do or achieve, purpose. Okay, so reckoning. I was watching some Soulful Sundays episodes with Oprah. I'm gonna leave the links. I got some good links for y'all, so if y'all get done watching this video, you guys will have that to reference in. So reckoning is the moment of truth. The moment that you realize that you ain't hurt no more, that's truth. The moment the moment that you realize, it's just about recognize. It's like, oh, got some lemon lime water. Sorry, y'all. This is good. The moment of truth, man. Reckoning. The moment of truth. Oh my gosh. That is a beautiful yellow butterfly. Wow. Okay. Hypocrisy. Pretending to be what one is not. I'm going to just leave that there. Resistance. Refusal to accept something new or different. That's when I say don't be resistant to an opportunity coming. Don't be resistant to someone giving you good advice. Don't be resistant to watching these videos. Like, sometimes people don't, I feel like, never mind. I feel like if you watch this video, you're supposed to be receiving it at this divine moment. I'm supposed to be making this video at this divine time, you know? I always feel like that. Like, if I don't feel like making a video, I will not make a video because I'm not in a place to send information. So you guys as watching are receiving. So don't be resistant to what you receive. And I promise you, a lot of things are going to connect. I was reading last week. I was reading about the different types of loves. I think it's the 4 loves. The Eros, I think, E-R-O-S, Agape, Philip, and Stoge. And then we have, And I learned about it today in church, and I was like, what? This all comes around. Sometimes you receive it. Like, I literally just watched it on one of my old friends' page, and she was like, there's 4 times of love. And I was like, And I remember last week I was doing some research, and I didn't really grasp it, but I grasped it. And then when I watched it in church today, I was like, ooh, that moment of truth. I reckoned it. You feel me? All right, so it's a lot easier to be angry at someone than it is to tell them you're hurt. Tom Gates. Tom Gates. Okay, I have a book reference before I give you guys my last slide, my last paper index. I've been studying a lot. Mom was making me like fun pop quizzes, but yeah. Okay, I got this book last summer at some events that I was going to, some youth groups that I was going to, and it was really, really amazing. Okay, so I'm rereading it. You guys know I'm like one of them highlight. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm a highlighter. I'm an underliner, and I really feel like I just need to read this one more time. So I'm gonna let this be my airport book, and I'm gonna read on my flight to Phoenix. Well, I gotta go to Dallas first, but then after Dallas, I'm going to Phoenix. So, The People Readers by Jason Miller. I'm going to leave a link below, and you guys can do your own research about it. But I definitely recommend. I met this man. He's amazing. He's a really good guy. I'm telling you. Like, we had such like a divine connection. Like, I knew I was supposed to meet him, and it was like an instant thank you. It was an instant gratitude I had for meeting him and being invited to his event. So, I definitely recommend reading that book one more time. Free promo, but no, seriously. So the last thing I want to mention to you guys was pray continually. 1 Thessalonians 5, chapter 5, verse 17. I think I'm gonna manifest it on there. But I have a question for you guys this week before I end this video. So make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. Please be aware of my new journey that I'm about to be on. So I'm gonna start this thing called flight series or vlog. I don't know. I'm gonna think of a fun name because you know I'm kind of cool with the lingo. But let's pop it. So you guys literally tune into those videos, once I start actually getting into a good routine, I can find time to film a vlog series. But I think I'm going to make it on Tuesdays for like, ooh, Friday flight nights. Okay, so it's going to be fun. You guys are going to tune into those. Don't expect that until like another 2 months or sooner. But yeah, I'm going to teach you guys about like some traveling tips and what I learned along the way. Because I was going to buy a bunch of travel size bottles, but I'm not even going to do it because I know I'm a girl who loves soap. But we don't have to talk about that right now. So, if you could accomplish 5 things in 1 week, I used to ask this in my interview questions when I used to interview people to work for me. If you could accomplish 5 things in a week, what would you do? No factors of cure: fear, money, or resistance. So if you guys can, if you want, or you can do it in your journal, please leave that down in the comment section below. I'm telling you, I used to really kind of determine if I wanted to hire you based off this answer, because I feel like people stop thinking so limitedly. Like, I'm giving you an unlimited way to accomplish something in 1 week, whatever you want. I guess I could tell you guys mine, but I'm not. Ciao.